This has got to be one of the worst green screen effects in the world. Why am I showing it to you? Because this week we got a link all about illusions. It's that and more. Look, I got to find a better place to hang out, something more appropriate for my blazer. Stick with us because I'm Victor Medina, and this is 5 Fact Friday. Hey everybody, welcome back to 5 Fact Friday. I'm your host, Victor Medina. This is the only newsletter produced by your favorite legal and retirement planning firm, yes, Medina Law Group and Palante Wealth. And as you can see, I found a better green screen background. And it looks like I'm a little bit more at home, better than the beach, certainly. And what I wanted to do is highlight a number of links this week, a couple of them having to do with Halloween and illusions. But before we jump in, I did want to let you know that we've got a brand new seminar that we have put on, another digital live presentation, all about why estate planning is essential. It's up on our YouTube page, and we're including a link to that. So if you know of somebody that might be interested in learning more about estate planning and why it's important, in fact, one of the links this week, which I'm going to highlight, shows you just how important it is to make sure that you've got a great estate plan in place. Then follow the link to our specially produced YouTube video so that you can check that out as well. Hey, listen, the links for this week, we're going to go right into them. The first one is what I'm reading, and Halloween is upon us. If you don't have a plan for how you might deliver COVID-safe candies, this link is going to help you out. Everywhere across the nation, everyone's trying to figure out just how are they going to Halloween. I'll tell you, in our house, I'm building a chute that I'm going to send the candies down, a little PVC pipe. It keeps me socially distant, and it's going to be fun. In fact, it's better than the alternative. I was going to create a slingshot and fire the candies at the kids, but I figured that probably wasn't a safe alternative. Can't be terrible if I took an eye out. I want to avoid that. Anyway, next link is actually the link that we were referencing at the beginning of the video, and it is what I'm watching. You know, every year they put in place what are the best visual illusions, and they have a link putting them all together. Some of these things are absolutely mind-blowing. So if you want to check out how your eye can deceive you, take a look at that. My favorite one is actually the one that they put in front of mirrors that both look like squares and circles at the same time. Your brain tells you that it isn't possible, and yet as you're staring at this thing, it looks like two completely different sets of objects. Check that one out especially. The next link after that is what's new and tech. And by the way, we're going to go back to the issue of COVID on this one because a lot of people are familiar with a number of apps that have come out that are all about contact tracing. I know that in each of my kids, not only the schools they go to, but the activities that they're involved in, like soccer, or if they have some event they have to go to, they've got to register in about the fact that they are COVID safe, as well as the fact that they appeared or were in school at that time. What's going on there? Well, we're doing contact tracing so that we can limit the spread of anybody that might later have been found to essentially be coming down with those symptoms. Did you know that contact tracing was actually originated in nursing homes? Well, that's what the link is all about, and I encourage you to check it out. Then we have two more links. One, what's new in legal, and that one is all about the estate of Chadwick Boseman, who was the actor that played Black Panther, among other different roles that he did. Well, unfortunately, we have another tale of somebody who was in the public eye, somebody that had money, but never completed their estate plan. You know, it's always too soon until it's too late. And of course, in this case, Chadwick ended up passing away, and he has no will. And so somebody has to begin probate, and all of his affairs are public. So as I was talking about in the beginning of this video, we have a new live digital presentation that has been recorded and is up available on our YouTube page. And we encourage you to go and check that out because it will help explain to you why estate planning is essential. And by the way, one of the things that we talk about there is an opportunity to schedule an appointment with our team and for a free 15-minute welcome call. And if you do that, we will send out a free copy of one of the 5 books that I have published. So if you're interested in not only reading a good resource on legal and retirement planning, but also getting started with the kind of planning that you know that you need so that you don't turn into one of these stories when it happens to you, take the next step in watching the video and scheduling an appointment. The final link is what's new in retirement. And do you know that over 70% of people within 20 years of retirement have never conducted a retirement projection about what they will need in retirement? It's almost one of the most basic things that you can do. In fact, it is the foundation of the plans that we create for people in retirement. We create a Make It Last checkup plan, and everything around that is centered on looking at your income, your investments, your tax, and your estate and legacy planning. Those are the 4 areas that we examine for every one of our clients, whether they come in just doing legal planning and we need to figure out how to put the assets together with their estate plan, or they're actually concerned about retirement planning. We produce one of these plans for every one of our clients. It becomes an essential piece of the foundation to make sure that we're doing the right thing for our clients and that they have a plan in place for them, that we're serving as the proper guide that is helping them on their journey. So if you have not had one of these plans created, if you are one of these people that have not done projections and maybe you're already in retirement, I'm going to encourage you to reach out and have that evaluation done. It is the first step in creating a long-term relationship with a counselor that can help you on this journey through retirement to make sure that no matter what happens, you've got the right plan in place and the right planning partners in place. So let's recap the links for this week. The first one is what I'm reading, and it is a number of ways that people are creating Halloween in a COVID environment. And the next one is what I am watching, and those are the top illusions of 2020. Then after that, what's new in tech, and that happens to be with contact tracing and its origins in the nursing home. What's new in legal? The sad tale of Chadwick Boseman and the fact that he didn't have a will and is going through state administration in a very public way. And finally, what's new in retirement? The fact that over 70% of people within 20 years have no projections for what they're going to do in retirement or how they're going to take the next step. So those are the links for this week. This has been the best green screen background that we were able to locate coming off the heels of the presentation. In fact, if you check out that YouTube presentation, you figure out why I've got a green screen behind me as I appear in the slides, almost this floating head off of it. But check out Estate Planning is Essential. It is a link on our YouTube page. It is a great 30-minute video that talks about why to do estate planning. And in fact, from there, we give you the opportunity to do a 15-minute welcome call with somebody on our team. And if you schedule one of those, we will send one copy of one of the 5 books that I've written absolutely free of charge. So those are the links for this week. I probably won't get back to you until after Halloween. So if Halloween is on your schedule between kids, grandkids, or maybe you're just waiting for people to come to your house, good luck. Have fun, and it's the one little slice of life that we can go back to normalcy for, and hopefully that will be in your neighborhood as well. We'll catch you in a couple of weeks. Take care. Bye-bye. Of the things that we can learn, kind of lessons from there, is a few basic estate planning steps that everyone should be taking, and they center around planning for incapacity.